join in on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the Preppy Crafty Girl Show.
Hey everyone, it's Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl, and I am here with a haul of vintage fabrics. I have been doing laundry for days, washing, ironing. I still have a whole nother haul I need to do that'll be upcoming, but I want to get this off my desk. So when I went thrifting with my sister, we went to several thrift stores, so I'm not really sure which ones I got these at or where I got these at because we thrifted our way across 4 states. So I'm just gonna kind of show you what I got and what I'm gonna do with it. Fabric is very rare where I am because our Joann's went out of business, and really that was our only place to get fabric unless I go into the city. I think there's a quilting shop in the city I need to go and check out. So I've really been relying on vintage finds. I love vintage fabrics anyway. I think the quality is perfecto, and whenever I can find it, I will pick it up. And if I don't really care for it myself, then I'll just give it to a friend who may be working on a project, or I will offer it at a live sale. I have got to have a live sale because I have so much that I will never be able to use it all, and I want to share it. So I picked up some of these. I thought they were all just kind of crocheted pieces that were doilies or whatever, but they are actually collars. And I at first thought, well, I could cut them up, blah, blah, blah. And I decided that I may use them the way they are because they're perfect if you're doing a journal like Anna Green Gables or Secret Garden or any of those that the ladies used to wear these little crocheted collars, or the Battenberg lace collars. I have several of those that I went ahead and picked up. In fact, I have 3 of these, so I'll definitely be sharing them. And then I found this runner, which I thought was kind of cool. It has these leaves down here, and then it has the circle medallions. And so I thought this is cool to pick up. I love to use these in my journals. Then I did get two more pillowcases. I already cut them in half, but I wanted to show you what I got. This is so pretty. I just love this one. And so one of these I'm definitely going to be sharing. And then I got another one which has this really sweet floral around the edge, and then it has a basket of flowers that look like they're stitched, but they're not stitched. So this I'm going to turn into a slow stitch packet. So I do carry slow stitch kits in my Etsy shop, which I will link below, and you can go check those out. I believe I have a Christmas one up there, and maybe another one that has an adorable crocheted little doll dress or a little baby dress in it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Then a blast from the past, Punky Brewster. Anybody? Oh my goodness. This is a Cranston vest and hat pattern that you can, not a pattern, but you actually like cut this up and you make it into a vest and a hat. So I had to get this. It's so, I don't know. I would be upset if somebody put this on me, to be honest. Like if they made this and then put this on me, I would be really upset. But anyway, I had to get it because even if you cut it apart, it's still really cool. Very nostalgic. Okay, then I found this print, which is very on trend right now. It's originally from 1990, but they brought all the bows back. Go to Hobby Lobby, full of bows. And so I thought that was kind of cool. And I love blue, you know me and my blues. And then I found this really cool retro chiffon fabric. It's very sheer, but I think that I can put it over something else and I think it'll look fabulous. I've got a stack of this pink and I'm wondering if I can't layer it over. I know I could use some interfacing behind it, but because it's not white uh, and it has a pattern, I just may end up doing something like a color behind it. I'm not sure. Or it may just go up in my Etsy shop and be sold as yardage for someone who wants to make a top or add sleeves or do something like that. Then I found these two fabrics. They are from Printex Fabrics and they are printed by David Textiles. And so I just love the Hawaiian tropical feel of these. Of course, you know, blue and aqua, my favorite combo. And so I did pick up these. I believe there might be 2 yards of those. I haven't measured everything out yet. I still have to do that. I picked this up. This is a P. Kaufman print for anyone who wants to do a Southwestern journal. It was just a scrap that was in a pile. And so I did take it because I just thought that would be so much fun. Or even in a boho journal would be fun. But specifically, I know Southwestern things are coming back into fashion. And so I just thought that that was kind of a cool print. I found this vintage, I'm not sure if it's a tea towel or a runner or what this thing is, but I just love it. Oh my goodness. Anybody doing a 70s journal? I don't think I showed these yet. I may have. If I'm repeating myself, I apologize because I had to go back in and wash some things and iron. And so this may have already been seen along with the next thing I have to show you. However, I just think this fruit is so 70s and I love it. And I think it'll look great with all the old Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks and things like that, that 70s era. And then I found this is a tea towel and it has walnuts. So it's whole walnuts. It just cracked me up. And then it's got walnut, the halves. So anyway, it is a cotton, just retro. It's a retro Martex. Dry Me Dry is what it was called. The amazing 3-fiber towel. So it's cotton, rayon, and linen. Anyway, I thought that was just kind of fun and quirky and would be cool to use in a cookbook journal. Then I found this fabric, which is a lace, and it's this pretty mauve. And I think I showed that fabric in a haul that I thought that the lady was going to use this for the bodice and the other fabric would be underneath it because of how much yardage there is for this as opposed to the other one. But it also goes with this one, which I love this one. It's so cute. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got tiny little dots all through it and a little shiny stripe. So it's pink on pink and it's just so precious. I just love it. Okay, I picked this up. I love paisley and it's turquoise and I love blues. So, and turquoise, it is sheer. Again, I will put something behind it or I will just sell it as yardage if I don't use it. There is this blue fabric, which is also kind of a sheer blouse fabric. It's a stripe. These actually make great ruffles. So that's another option. Then moving into the Cranston pieces that I found this one. I actually looked it up because I just thought it was so very cottagey. Has the little ceramic cat and the teapots or coffee pots and sewing, and the panels are just super cute. So there are 4 panels there. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I think originally it was to make pillows with or something like that. This is a VIP screen print from the Cranston Printwork. Then I found another one, which was by Spring Industry. This is actually a huge panel. They called them cheater quilts. And because it's already kind of quilted, and what you would do is you put the batting and then the backing on, and you would go around and just stitch the, the little partitions. And this has a, like a toll painting of, or remember back in the day we used to do the toll painting, or we would stencil. It's more like a stencil. And this one is Springs Industry, and it's pattern 6151. But I thought that was kind of cool. This one I may have shown, I had a little piece of it, and I found the two other pieces, and this is from 1990, and it's just fruit. And I loved it because it had the strawberries, and it's a little moody. So, oh, we got some walnuts going on here too. Must be my theme. I found some little prints. So I found this one, and I found this one, and also this red one, which I think is going to be perfect. I have some things I want to be making in January, and I think that's going to work out great. And I can't help myself with these tiny little ditzy florals. I have to pick them up. I just can't help myself. Okay, so this was somebody's project, but I loved both the fabrics, and I love the toile. I love the colors in it, and it's just super sweet. And then it had, I guess they were making a pillow out of it and didn't finish, but there is this moire. I don't know if you can actually see the moire in the background, stripe with the little dots. And they were actually using it with the white polka dots, but I believe it actually might go this way. I'm not really sure. Well, the moire does not show up if you put it on that side, so it must go that way. But I got their project, and I am not going to turn it into a pillow. I'm going to turn it into a cover. And then I found all kinds of other little sweet pieces of that fabric also. So I did snag those. And I found some more along the pinky kind of lines. This came out of apparently some like a fabric sample, because it has holes in it. And then, but they did the pinking for me already. And then this one was called Documentaries by Benartex. It's 100% cotton. It reminded me of Liberty of London. So I just had to get that. And I thought those two go together great. And also this toile. So I may end up doing something with this. If you want to see me make a journal out of this, let me know in the comments below. Then I got some kind of moody fabrics, I call them. They're a little dark and moody. This is so 1980s, late 80s, when they did the check with the little hearts, the whole country scene. And then I found this one. This is by Wamsutter Mills, which I found very interesting. It's more like a dress fabric. So it's just cotton, and I thought the lovely plum color was pretty. This is just a kind of rusty color. It just has little polka dots, and it was in the pile, so I just picked that up. I love this plaid. This is called Button Designs by Cherie for SSI, and it is just super cute. And I love the other side too. It is like a check on one side, but then it has this plaid on the other, which I thought was kind of cool, especially if you're doing like a camping journal or an outdoor journal. Totally different. This is just fun. This is from 2000. It's called The Park by Piece O Cake Designs for PSB Textiles, and it's 100% cotton, and it is a lovely, actually, piece of fun fabric. And then for all you Gone with the Wind lovers, I found this green. I don't know, even though I think her stuff was velvet, I don't know why it just reminded me of Gone with the Wind. So it's this hunter green fabric, and it's definitely, man, I don't know, 90s. I think that was kind of in, which is kind of on trend right now because the whole Ralph Lauren look is back. Oh, sorry, I'm just shaking my table. Then I found this little floral, super cute. I found this one. It's like falling leaves in different kinds of browns, and then it has this pretty rust in there. And then this must have come off of a sample book for, I think it's interesting because it's cotton. So they must have had sample books for cotton fabric too, not just interior. And then I found this plum little floral, which I thought was super cute. And I got that. Okay, just a few more in case you're bored with the fabric. But if you love fabric like me, I've got another pile. Okay, so oh my goodness, I found a ton of this, which made me think of, oh, what is her name? Is it like Pink Cottage? Oh, I can't think. She's doing a whole farm thing right now. So it made me think of her. Um, and this is Joan Kessler for Concord Fabrics, but it's a farm scene and it has little daisies and cows and chickens and a barn. And yeah, I think there's maybe 2 or 3 yards of that one. This is so 1990s. Everyone had ivy in their home. This is 1991, and this is by Fabric Traditions. It is a navy blue background with the ivy leaves. So guess I'm going to be doing a 1990s journal. I don't know. Maybe a 1990s home journal. This is just little tiny hearts on a really dark rust. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's actually pretty sweet. And I don't have anything in that color. And then I found this is a floral, and it's just a burgundy kind of a color, which I don't have a lot in that. Then I found this one, and it is Leslie Beck for VIP Cranston Fabric Works, Printworks, and it's 100% cotton and printed in the USA. It's cranstonvillage.com. And I just thought it was cool with the crows and the sunflowers and the pumpkins, very fall. So that will get set aside for next year. This is another Cranston print. I'm assuming it was a pillow or something, or a quilt, and they had this border, but the person didn't use the border. Maybe this was the flange on a sham or something like that. I'm not really sure, but they didn't use it. And so I just thought, oh my gosh, this is super cute. It would make like a great binding, spine cover, or make cute little pockets, or you could cut it down like that and make tags if you're doing a cat journal. A little piece of this is probably going to go in my journal because my sister and I, which I'll talk about in another video, went to the American Museum of Domesticated Cats, which I will go into more detail in another video. Look at this little floral, adorable in this yellow color. There is this plaid, tiny little plaid in a denim blue. I love this floral, so pretty, and it's just pink and blue, and I could just see a little girl dress made out of that with the little smocking. Here's an interior design, or like it, for I don't know, quilts and things like that, for bed quilts or shams or whatever. And so I thought that was really pretty too. I'm really drawn to these big flowered, like cabbage roses and big cabbage flowers like those. I think they're just really cool. And then I found this sweet little floral. It's pink and coral. I don't know if that's picking that up. The camera's picking that up. And then this was a weird print. So it's definitely vintage, but it's just the oddest combination of colors. And it's such an odd print. My sister and I were like, are those candles? Like, are they supposed to be candles? We could not figure this one out. Matchsticks. I thought maybe they were matchsticks because they're a little bit darker at the top. I don't know. And it's such a weird color combo. So you have peach and purple and blue and green and burgundy. I don't know. It's just this really odd kind of a color combo. But anyway, someone will love it. Someone will love it. And that's it for my fabric haul. Thanks for joining me, and I will be back soon. I've got lots more hauls coming because, like I said, we've thrifted across 4 states, and I also have a couple of craft and chats coming up in the future, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.
The preppy craft